I had to stop and get gas, and evidently the person who had used the pump before me had a lot of cologne on. So now I got in the car, I'm like, what is that smell? Why does it smell like this in here? And I smelled my hand. It was the person that was using the pump before, had put on a lot of cologne. It was on their hand and now it's on the pump. So everybody that touches the pump has to smell like that shit. It sucks. And then I started thinking about when I was a kid, you know, like 15, 16, we would use that polo, Ralph Lauren polo, or that canoe, Joffrey Bean canoe, thinking like that's gonna help us get laid or something, you know? I guess, you know, when you're a kid, I guess you'll try anything to get laid, and about every friend I had was using that green bottle of Polo, you know, oh, it's Friday night, I'm putting Polo on and stuff. We'd take it, and we'd like, you know, you pour a little bit down your pants, you know, because you never know. You know, like the path to pleasure. You know, I can't even believe that I have used cologne in the past. I would never use anything like that. I honestly, I don't use deodorant. I'll take a shower, you know, I'll take a shower. I don't like that smell. I don't like cologne on women either. I don't like that. It's just like you don't smell human. That's what I noticed. I got Taiwanese friends, and these chicks are real fashionable, real fashion conscious, but they don't wear cologne or perfume, and I noticed that. And I said something to them because it's like, you know, they have dogs. These are dog people, and I said, that's great that you guys don't use cologne, and they're like, no, we don't want to smell like that. Because that's sort of blinding to a dog, you know. Their sense of smell is their #1 sense. So if you're all doped up with cologne, you know, that's not helpful, and you know, that can cause excitement. You're blinding the dog when you do that, when you have all that cologne on. That's not the way people smell, and it's obnoxious. I got a friend over here in Brooklyn. Every time I see the dude, if I shake his hand, it's the same thing. I'm walking away and my hand smells like the cologne that he's wearing. I don't know. I'm sorry. You know, am I offending you people that, you know, use cologne? Old Spice would sort of be tolerable. Like I wouldn't, you know. I'm not using any type of I don't shave much, so I don't know. Don't use it around your dog. If you're a chick and you're having problems with your dog, are you all doped up with, well, actually a woman that would be using a lot of perfume really wouldn't probably be caring about the dog's behavior. I know that sounds like, you know, like I'm being biased, but that's sort of how I see it. I'm probably wrong. There's probably some woman out there that's watching this that uses perfume all the time. She makes her dog be compliant, but she just has to put on that perfume. I run from that shit. I run, like, as far as women go, you know, that is not gonna attract me. I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like, as a kid, I think we believed that might get us laid, and I don't think that got us laid. That didn't help at all, and I think that us showing up with a lot of beer, you know, that's how it was when I was a kid. That's how a lot, you know, that's probably how it is in college too. It's just like, you know, oh, you're going on a date, let's go get drinks. That's sort of how it was. You know, like if you say, hey, you want to go get a drink, you sort of like, as a kid, you're like, if you want to drink a 6-pack, and if the girl said yes, you sort of knew, you know, I might get lucky, you know. It greases the wheels for sure. Anyway, don't use cologne and perfume around your dog. It's just distracting. It's gonna blind them. If you're trying to get laid, that ain't gonna help. That is not gonna help. Take a bath. Take a bath. take a shower and get that shit off you. And then maybe you'll find somebody that's normal, that smells human. Right, Remy? Oh, by the way, speaking of taking a bath, a lot of people, not a lot, but I've had people say stuff like, you got all that dandruff on your shirt. Do you have dandruff? No, I don't, but I have a pigeon, and her name's Remy. And for those of you that don't know, pigeons put off dander, but birds put off dander. It's like this white dander, and it just like they'll shake and it all comes off. So if you see like if you see little white specks on my shirt at any point, that's bird dander, and that's just how it is. If you're gonna have a bird, you're gonna have to put up with it. It's not a big deal to me. I don't give a shit. I'm the guy that doesn't use deodorant, remember? I don't give a shit. I don't, it's just dander, who cares? I think some people might be allergic to the dander though, but it's quite a lot. If you see the bird shake, you can see like all this white stuff go into the air. So always think twice about getting a pet. Do some research. That might bother some people. You might be allergic to bird dander. So maybe you shouldn't get a bird.